So that's a 17?
Yes, this is 17.
How big is the guy? What was his name again? Jules Hesters of Team Flanders Baloise. He's got a 17 stem on a small frame. Apparently he wants it just like his track bike. 17, I've never seen anything like it. 15, yeah, 17. Right, anyway, welcome to Gent-Wevelgem. Welcome to what should hopefully be a bit of a tech heavy video. This is a sort of race, well, it is the final race where they test all the equipment before the big Queens of the Classics, Flanders and Roubaix. Let's see what they're using. It's windy, it's cold, it's going to be a good day. French team Total Energies have had a massive change of a sponsor for 2024 in the bike department. Last year specialised, this year Envy, and it's Envy top to bottom. Envy bars, the Envy melee frame and Envy wheels. It's a real mixed bag. We've probably got about the SES 4.5 and the SES 6.7 wheels on there, and due to the big internal width of those rims, they are running 28mm Continental GP 5000 STR, and it looks like Anthony Turgis has got, well, it says Joe Race on there, but it definitely isn't a Joe Race chainring. It's a 56 with a 44 in it, which is massive for the sprinter. I'm guessing it being a French team that's possibly made by Stronglight, if they're about anymore. Tunes are pumping, they were getting ready over at Intermarche Wanty. The team are on the Cube Lightning Aero, and Gamay has got a different paint job to everybody else. A nice shiny pearlescent sort of purpley blue, where everybody else has got this quite smart smoke. Wheels are from Newman. They're the Advanced SLR 4.2 or the Advanced R65 Stream, and they're on the Continental GP 5000S. Again, like many teams here. Okay, since popping over to Total Energies, I've found somebody else using a massive chainring that states it's Shimano, and apparently they are made by Shimano. Stefan Kung's on a 56 as well, with an 1134 Outback. Apparently he will drop down to a 54 for Flanders, so a slight change there. These guys are obviously had a bike sponsor as well this year. They are on Willier for 2024, which is, well, amazing, because they've been with Lapierre for God knows how many years. This is a team that is actually sponsored by Shimano. There's not many in the peloton, believe it or not. Most go out and buy their stuff, or have the bike sponsors supply it. Shimano only sponsors about 8 teams across the men's and the women's peloton in total. So this is why we see no deviations from the group set or the wheels. Okay, we've got a 19 and a 3 on there. What's the reason behind that?
For the date, the reason is for when we put the sealant inside the liquid latex.
Okay, and the SK, I'm guessing Stefan, because of Stefan Kung's wheel.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that because he's got his preferred pressure in there?
Yeah.
And can you tell us what that pressure is?
No.
What's that? What width tyres are everyone in?
28.
28.
Yeah. 28 for all the Belgium races,
yeah,
and 30 for French cobbles.
So for Roubaix.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, thank you very much. Yeah. What's going on here? That's not Team Bus. going to go through all the tyres, all the wheel sizes, all the chain rings. I'm going to pick out a few. But what I'm picking out from Israel Premier Tech is Riley Pickrell's bike. Not so much all of it, but the saddle has got a Cell Italia Novel Evo, I think it's called, but it's modified. If you look on the front end, there's a little bit of extra carbon there to stiffen the nose up, so I'm told. He doesn't like it so soft on the front end. He'll regret that when he wants to be a dad. He's also running a very big TT Vision chainring up front as well. And yes, they are all on the new Ostro bar, one of them. I spoke too soon at the start of the video. There's another 170 stem, Jonas Rouge. Jonas Rouge over here at EF Education first. And in fact the bars and stems on the bikes are a real array. We've got Vision, we've got Cannondale, we've got FSA. A real mixed bag. And yeah, they are the best paint jobs, aren't they? Now you'd think the pros all use like super expensive stuff, but believe it or not, over here at Tudor Pro Cycling, Sebastian Shangizi is on a €40 saddle, the Cell Italia Boost Eco one. It's all made from recyclable material, it's easy to recycle as well, but yeah, it's like €40, crazy money. But there we go, if your arse likes something, doesn't matter how much it is. The team are of course on the new BMC time machines that we did see AG2R use last year. They're obviously now on Van Rysel. We'll get over to them in a minute. And being a Swiss team, you can't not but have DT Swiss wheels, can you? They're rolling on Schwalbe tyres in a 28, which I'm told is the tyre choice that they'll be using here and at Flanders, but they will have the wider, probably 30, 32s come Roubaix. I see we've got time and speed play pedals on. Does that make being a mechanic a little bit difficult in the team car?
Yeah.
Why is that then?
Because time pedals are now owned by SRAM. So we get the pedal from SRAM, and so all new riders that came this year in the team are with time. So,
okay.
But in the future everybody will change bit by bit, but it's difficult to change like this for the rider.
You don't want to knacker their knees.
Yeah, for the knees is something special, the pedals. So for us is a bit pain in the ass for the moment, but it will change in the future.
Perfect, thank you. Cofidis are going old school. They have got clinchers with latex inner tubes in 28 and tubular in 25. I'm pretty sure they're the only team here with that sort of mix. They will be going up to 30s for Roubaix, I'm told. But yeah, the French keeping it old school. They're on Look bikes, of course. The 795 Blade RS, full Shimano group set, and being sponsored by Look. They've also got the latest, brand new, only released the other week, new pedals. Over here at Lotto Destiny, apart from having the tunes pumping, what is interesting is they are starting out on their Orbea Orca Aeros with the Orbea in-house brand wheels, the Okua. Now, this is interesting because a little earlier on in the season they did have a couple of problems with tyres blowing off of rims due to the hookless design apparently. But them wheels were zip, but there are a few zips kicking around. There seem to be the spare ones on the top of the car, or at least a mix of them and the Okua brand. That is it from me. It's rollout time here at Gent-Wevelgem. More than enough tech, I think. Some interesting bits and pieces, bits that I didn't expect. I'm heading back home now. I hopefully will be back for Roubaix. But we got Zulia coming up as well for those who like the climbing bikes. So stay tuned for definitely at Zulia, maybe Roubaix. Let us know what you think of all the fancy bits and pieces you've seen in the video below if you're watching on YouTube. If not, hit us up via the socials. As always, thanks for watching. Enjoy your riding and enjoy the classics.